This is a special hot news bulletin on January 3, 2026. In a stunning and unprecedented development, President Donald Trump has announced that U.S. forces have captured Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro and his wife, Cilia Flores, following a large-scale military strike on Venezuela. The operation, described by Trump as highly successful, has plunged the region into uncertainty and drawn swift international reactions. Trump made the announcement early this morning on Truth Social, stating, "The United States of America has successfully carried out a large-scale strike against Venezuela and its leader, President Nicolás Maduro, who has been, along with his wife, captured and flown out of the country." He praised U.S. special operators, calling it an incredible job no other nation could achieve. Sources confirm the raid was executed by elite U.S. Army Delta Force units, with no American casualties reported, though a few injuries occurred. Maduro and his wife were reportedly dragged from their bedroom in a fortified residence during the nighttime operation. They are en route to New York aboard the USS Iwo Jima, where Maduro faces long-standing U.S. indictments for narco-terrorism, cocaine importation conspiracy, and weapons charges. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi stated the couple will face the full wrath of American justice on American soil. Explosions rocked Caracas and surrounding areas overnight, targeting key sites including Fuerte Tiuna Military Base, La Carlota Air Base, La Guaira Port, and Higuerote Airport. Plumes of smoke and fires were visible, with eyewitnesses describing massive bangs and vibrating buildings. Venezuela's government declared a national emergency, condemning the action as grave military aggression and demanding proof of life for Maduro. Vice President J.D. Vance praised the mission, saying Trump offered Maduro multiple off-ramps but emphasized that drug trafficking must stop. Secretary of State Marco Rubio reportedly told lawmakers no further U.S. action is anticipated in Venezuela. The strikes mark the most direct U.S. intervention in Latin America since the 1989 Panama invasion, which also led to the capture of Manuel Noriega on this exact date 36 years ago. International reactions poured in swiftly. Russia and Iran condemned the strikes as violations of sovereignty. Cuba called it state terrorism. Brazil's President Lula said it crossed an unacceptable line. Colombia deployed troops to the border. The EU urged restraint and respect for international law. On the other side, Argentina's Javier Milei celebrated freedom advancing. Venezuelan exiles in Miami and Florida erupted in joy, waving flags and chanting Libertad. In Caracas, streets remain tense with queues at supermarkets, closed pharmacies, and a mix of apprehension and silent euphoria among some residents. Trump, speaking to Fox News, said he watched the capture live like a television show, delayed due to weather, and warned it sends a message: America won't be pushed around. He indicated strong U.S. involvement in Venezuela's future, including its oil industry, and is considering support for opposition leader Maria Corina Machado. A presidential news conference is scheduled for 11 a.m. Eastern at Mar-a-Lago. This operation follows months of escalation, U.S. strikes on drug boats, tanker seizures, and a $50 million bounty on Maduro amid accusations of leading the Cartel de los Soles terrorist organization. Questions swirl over congressional authorization, legality, and Venezuela's next chapter amid a power vacuum. Stay tuned for updates as this story develops rapidly. I'm Anchor Name, and this has been your Hot News Bulletin.